Jamisha's extended family is staying at a hotel this weekend for a family reunion. She is in charge of making homemade pancakes for the entire group. The pancake mix requires 2 cups of flour for every 10 pancakes. Write a ratio to show the relationship between the number of cups of flour and the number of pancakes made, and determine the value of the ratio. Okay, so we just have to pay close attention to the actual numbers, the values that we see in our problem. And we know that for every 2 cups of flour used, that will make 10 pancakes. So if we are writing a ratio which shows the relationship between number of cups of flour and number of pancakes, we're just taking that information and writing it as a ratio. So for flour, we'll write in white 2 cups of flour for every how many pancakes. That looks like 10. And I'll use yellow to denote that we're talking about pancakes. So ratio is 2 to 10. We can write it as a fraction. We can also write it in this form. If we are looking to simplify it or find the value of it, finding the value basically means divide it until we cannot divide it any further. So if I were to look at 2 to 10 as a fraction and I'm looking to bring it down, reduce it to its slowest terms, seeing that both numbers are even, I know that if I have two even numbers, I can cut each one in half. I know that half of 2 is 1. If I cut my numerator in half, I have to also cut my denominator in half, which means I'm taking 10, I'm cutting that in half. I have 1 over 5. So the value of the ratio, or the ratio in its lowest terms, is 1 over 5, otherwise known as 1 to 5. And again, there are 3 ways we can write our ratios. They all mean 1 to 5.